Hello, good morning. How are you? Hello, where are you from? How are you? How was your morning? Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to our live session. Thank you so much for joining. Today we are going to learn basic versus advanced English, then idioms, phrasal verbs, advanced sentence structures. So thank you so much for joining. Welcome to our live session. Let's start. Yes, good morning. Yes, say hi, hello in the chat box. Amit- Amrita. Hello, ma'am. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. Yes, I'm doing great. I'm absolutely chuffed to have you here. I'm over the moon. I'm absolutely chuffed. Yes, ma'am. So, how was your morning? What did you do today? Let's start our today's session. Okay. So first we will start basic versus advanced. Okay. Basic versus advanced English. Okay, I'm asking you and you have to reply. Okay. Tell. First word is tell. How can you replace this basic word into advanced word? Then we will learn idioms, phrases, advanced sentence structures. One structure, if you learn, then you can create many sentences with the help of one sentence structure, right? So first, we are learning how can we replace basic to advanced word. Okay, from basic to advanced. So we have to incorporate those advanced word, right? We should incorporate it. Okay, first word is tell. First word is tell. Tell, basic word. Okay. Then you can say communicate. Okay, from basic to advanced word. Basic word tell. So I'm asking quickly, right? Hmm. Tell, and you can write in the chat box. Otherwise, I'm giving answer. I'm replying. Tell, communicate. Okay. Tell basic word and then advanced word is communicate. Right. Start again. Second is start again because we always use basic words. So we should learn also advanced words, right? So how can you replace? Yes. First is tell, communicate. Start again. Second is start again. Start again means reinitiate. Reinitiate. Okay, reinitiate. Reinitiate. Third is make better. Make better. Yes. Because while speaking, we always say, okay, try to do it best. Make better. Make better means enhance. It will enhance your vocabulary if you read books, right? It will boost your confidence. Enhance. Make better. Enhance. Third is give result. Give result. Give result means, yes, say hi in the chat box and please hit the like button. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to our live session. Yes, write hello in the chat box. Okay, third is give result. Give result means deliver outcome. Okay, deliver outcome. Deliver outcome. Okay. Yes. Fourth is deal with. Deal with. Deal with means deal with. Deal with. An advanced word is address. Deal करना, deal with, address, ADDRESS. So try to replace these basic words into advanced word. Deal with, it means address. Talk later. Sixth one is talk later. Talk later, you can say, you can also say circle back. Talk later, you can say circle back. Okay, circle back. Circle back. Okay, next is think deeply. Think deeply. Think deeply. How can you replace this? Think deeply. It means analyze. Okay, analyze. Yes, analyze. Try. Try. Try is very easy. You can replace this try instead of using try. Try means attempt. Okay, try it, attempt it. प्रयास करो, attempt it. He attempted to do this. Okay, try means attempt. Join. Join is very easy, you know, right? Yes, write in the chat box if you know. Join. Join means participate. Okay, join means participate. Okay, say yes. If you say yes, it means say yes. Say yes. Instead of this, you can use approve, right? Approve. Say yes means you approve. Okay, and say no. Say no. Then what you can use? Say no. It means decline. Say no. You can use it. This word decline. Okay. And next is important. Important, instead of using important, you can use many words. Important, essential, critical, right? Essential, critical, pivotal, right? Hmm. And do quickly. Do quickly. What you can use? Do quickly. Do quickly. What you can use? You can use it. Expedite. Do quickly. Expedite. Right? Expedite. Do quickly. Expedite. Not working. Not working. Malfunctioning. Not working means malfunctioning. Yes, not working, malfunctioning. Slow down. Slow down means deprioritize. Deprioritize, right? Need help. Need help. Okay, need help. Instead of this, you can say need help. Require assistance, right? Require assistance. If you use this basic word, let's do it. So instead of this, what you can use? Let's do it. Advanced. In advance, you can say let's proceed, right? Let's do it. It's okay also, but you can also use this let's proceed, right? Change plan. Change plan. Change plan means adjust strategy, right? Adjust strategy. Work done. Work done. work done. What you can use? Task completed. Okay, done. Task completed. Okay. Next, sentence structure. We are going to learn sentence structure. Okay. First is no other than. One sentence structure, if you learn, you can create several sentences and you can use in your daily life conversation, right? No other than. No other than means कुछ नहीं बल्कि. No other than कुछ नहीं बल्कि. For example, she can do no other than cooking food. मतलब वो खाना बनाने के अलावा कुछ नहीं कर सकती. हम कितनी बार ये यूज करते हैं सेंटेंस कि ठीक है वो ये काम कर सकती है, इसके अलावा उसे कुछ नहीं आता या कुछ नहीं कर सकती. सो नो अदर देन, इसके अलावा कुछ भी नहीं, कुछ नहीं बल्कि, राइट. शी कैन डू नो अदर देन कुकिंग फूड. शी कैन डू नो अदर देन कुकिंग फूड. केवल खाना बना सकती, खाना बनाने के अलावा कुछ नहीं कर सकती. इफ यू से ओके मैं बिजनेस कर सकता हूँ, मैं बिजनेस के अलावा कुछ नहीं कर सकता, राइट. वी से दिस मैनी राइम. ओके मैं ये कर सकता हूँ, वो नहीं. I can do no other than business, right? I can do no other than business. I can do no other than business. Next is no other than. Okay, wait. I'm I'm thinking it's a network issue. Okay, I'm coming again. Please hold it. Let's take a break. I'm fix it. Let's take a break. Okay, let's take a break. Hello. Yes. Hello. Am I audible and visible? Please hi in the chat box. Sorry, I had to go. Sorry, I had to go, and yes, I had to fix that problem. So yes, thank you so much. Welcome to our live session. Yes, earlier, initially we discussed how to replace from basic word into advanced word, right? Now we are discussing sentence structures. नो अदर देन मीन्स कुछ नहीं बल्कि केवल यही कर सकता और कुछ नहीं बल्कि राइट. सो नो अदर देन आई कैन डू नो अदर देन बिजनेस. मैं सिर्फ बिजनेस कर सकता हूँ और कुछ नहीं. आई कैन डू नो अदर देन बिजनेस. शी कैन डू नो अदर देन कुकिंग फूड. वो केवल खाना पका सकती है, उसके अलावा कुछ नहीं कर सकती. सेकेंड इज इन द हैबिट ऑफ. इन दी हैबिट ऑफ मीन्स इसकी हैबिट होना, आदत होना, उसके आदि हो जाना. ओके, इन दी हैबिट ऑफ. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आर यू इन दी हैबिट ऑफ स्टैमरिंग. स्टैमरिंग मीन्स कोई हकला के बोलता है. आर यू इन दी हैबिट ऑफ रीडिंग. आपको क्या रीडिंग की आदत है. आर यू इन दी हैबिट ऑफ लिपसिंग. जो कोई तुतला कर बोलता है, राइट. लिस्पिंग, LISPING, लिस्पिंग. स्टैमरिंग मीन्स हकलाना. ओके, हकलाना स्टैमरिंग. कोई तुतला के बोलता है, लिस्पिंग, LISPING. आर यू इन दी हैबिट ऑफ लिस्पिंग. अगर आपको खराटे लेने की आदत है और आप अगर कोई आपसे पूछता है लेकिन आप कहते हो नो, मुझे इसकी आदत नहीं है. आई एम नॉट इन द हैबिट ऑफ स्नोरिंग, SNORING, स्नोर, खराटे लेना, राइट. आई एम नॉट इन द हैबिट ऑफ स्नोरिंग. इज इट क्लियर? इन द हैबिट ऑफ. तो आप you can use these sentence structures. No, I'm not in the habit of snoring. I'm not in the habit of stammering, right? Next sentence structure is it is better if. अच्छा है. It is better if. Okay. For example, it is better if you don't trust him. अच्छा है कि अगर तुम उस पर भरोसा ही मत करो. It is better if. Okay, it is better if you don't trust him. Right? It is better if you don't trust him. Right? Okay. Now, I'm asking you, if you say that, okay, let's meet, then what you can say, let's meet, what you can use, how can you replace this? Speak fluently, right? Speak fluently. Let's meet. Write in the chat box. Let's catch up, right? Let's meet. Let's catch up. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I'm over the moon. Or you can say, yes, I'm chuffed. Good luck. Good luck. What you can use? Good luck. You can say break a leg. Break a leg. Yes. Now you say, I am busy. I am busy. You tell. Yes. I'm busy. You can say I'm tied up. Okay. I am tied up. I'm tied up. I'm very tired. I am very tired. You can say I'm worn out, right? I am worn out. I am tired. I am worn out. I'll pay the bill. I'll pay the bill. I will pay the bill. I'll pay the bill. You can say, it's on me. It's on me, right? It's on me. Yes, it's on me. I made a big mistake. I made a big mistake. You can say, I screwed up. I made a big mistake. I screwed up, right? I screwed up. Yes. I made a big mistake. You can say, I screwed up. Okay. Do you know this word magnanimous? Magnanimous. What is the meaning of this? Magnanimous. Yes. Hello, Amrita ji. Yes, magnanimous. मैग्नेनिमस मीन्स जो एक उदार लोग, ओके, बहुत अच्छे और उदार होते हैं, दयालु, उदार, उदार लोग. मैग्नेनिमस, compassionate, magnanimous, generous. For example, she is a magnanimous girl who helps everyone. She is a magnanimous girl who helps everyone, right? Who helps everyone. Yes, who helps everyone, right? He's a magnanimous girl who helps everyone. And dynamic person, dynamic, dynamic person, energetic person, versatile personality, right? Dynamic person, energetic person, versatile personality, impactful person, influential person, right? Hmm. Dynamic, dynamic person, energetic person, versatile personality. Okay, versatile personality, not versatile person. Versatile, he has a versatile personality, right? Versatile personality. Hmm. Energetic person, impactful person, influential person. Okay, impactful, influential person, energetic person, full of beans. Dynamic person, full of beans. Yes. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Yes. Magnanimous and then dynamic. Magnanimous, Udar. She is a magnanimous girl who helps everyone. And dynamic, energetic person, full of means, impactful, influential person, right? Versatile personality. Okay. Hmm. Okay, next is fizzle out. Fizzle out. What is the meaning of fizzle out? Fizzle out means, yes, fizzle out. Fizzle out means धीरे धीरे फीका पड़ना, धीरे धीरे खत्म हो जाना. Fizzle out, धीरे fade away. We say ना fade away, धीरे धीरे हल्का पड़ना, फीका पड़ना, धीरे धीरे खत्म हो जाना. Fizzle out. Yes. Write in the chat box if you know what is the meaning of fizzle out. Yes. Yes, you can write in the chat box. For example, their friendship fizzled out over time. Fizzle out, it means धीरे धीरे फीका पड़ जाना, समय के साथ साथ धीरे खत्म हो जाना. Okay, fizzle out. For example, their friendship fizzled out over time. Okay, their friendship fizzled out over time. My excitement fizzled out when I heard the news. Okay, when I heard the news. My excitement fizzled out when I heard the news. Yes, fizzled out. Now you write in the chat box any sentence you frame. My excitement fizzled out when I heard the news. Right? Their plans to start a business fizzled out because of financial problems. All right? Yes. Yes, now you frame one sentence, write in the chat box. My excitement fizzled out when I heard the news. Their plan, okay, their plans to start a business fizzled out because of financial problems. The conversation fizzled out after a few minutes, right? कुछ मिनट बाद ही बातचीत धीरे धीरे खत्म हो गई. Means धीरे धीरे फीका पड़ जाना, धीरे धीरे खत्म हो जाना. Fizzle out. Like we also use fade away. Yes. The party started well but fizzled out early, right? The party started well but fizzled out early. पार्टी बहुत अच्छी स्टार्ट हुई लेकिन फिजल्ड आउट. हाय मैम. हेलो, हाउ आर यू? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Welcome to our live session. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. How was your morning? Yes. Have you had your breakfast? Yes, because you join. Oh, yes. You go to office. So I hope everything is going smoothly on your end, right? Everything is everything hunky dory. Thank you so much for joining. Yes. Okay. So earlier we discussed advanced word. How can we replace basic words into advanced words? Okay. And then we discussed sentence structures. Now we are discussing, yes, I'm sharing this word fizzle out. Fizzle out, FIZZLE. Fizzle out means धीरे धीरे फीका पड़ना और धीरे धीरे खत्म हो जाना. Okay. To gradually, okay, to gradually become weaker and finally stop. To gradually become weaker and finally stop. Especially something such as a conversation, activity, any activity, effort, or relationship. Okay, yes. Any activity, effort, relationship, conversation. Okay, so fizzle out means to gradually become weaker and finally stop. धीरे धीरे वीक करके फाइनली स्टॉप. Especially something like conversation, effort, activity, relationship, anything, right? For example, the conversation fizzled out after a few minutes. कुछ देर बाद ही कॉन्वर्सेशन ही खत्म हो गई, धीरे धीरे होते हुए खत्म हो गई. Fizzle out. Their friendship fizzled out over time. समय के साथ साथ फ्रेंडशिप भी खत्म हो गई. The friendship fizzled out over time. My excitement fizzled out when I heard the news. The party started well but fizzled out early. Their plans to start a new business fizzled out because of financial problem, right? Yes, financial problems. Financial problems. Okay. Next is tune out. Tune out. Tune out. Tune out means ignore. Ignore. Turn a blind eye. Right? Ignore करना, turn a blind eye. उन पे ध्यान नहीं देना, ध्यान देना ही बंद कर दो. सुनना बंद कर देना. कोई आपसे कुछ कह रहा है उसको सुनना बंद कर देना, ध्यान देना ही बंद कर देना, बात को अनसुना करना. राइट, बात को अनसुना कर देना. ट्यून आउट. Yes, tune out. It means to stop listening or paying attention. Okay, to stop listening or paying attention to something because you are bored, because you are bored, distracted, or uninterested. Okay, because you are bored, distracted, or uninterested. So, to stop listening or paying attention to something. Yes. For example, I tuned out during the boring lecture. Oh my god, lecture भी बोर होते हैं? No. For example, I tuned out during the boring lecture. Lecture was not boring. You were okay. You are not taking interest. Otherwise, studying is always helpful, right? So, for example, I tuned out during the lecture. Don't tune out when someone is giving you important advice, right? Don't tune out when someone is giving you lecture, when I don't tune out when someone is giving you beneficial or important advice, right? If you are working, okay, if you are working somewhere, or if you are in office or anywhere, so uh, okay, you should tune out the noise, and you should and continue working, right? For example, she tuned out the noise and continued working. शोर को अनसुना किया और उसने अपना काम किया, काम करती रही. She tuned out the noise and continued working, right? For example, मैं इतनी थकी हुई थी कि मीटिंग के बीच में ही मेरा ध्यान ही हट गया, मन ही नहीं लगा क्योंकि मैं इतनी थकी हुई थी. आई वॉज सो टायर्ड. I was so tired that I tuned out halfway through the meeting. Beach में halfway. Okay. I was so tired that I tuned out halfway through the meeting. Yes, I was so tired that I tuned out halfway during the meeting. जब भी आप अपने बच्चों को डिसिप्लिन के बारे में कुछ कहते हैं या कंसिस्टेंसी के बारे में कहते हैं तो शायद बच्चे इग्नोर करना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं, राइट? सो यूज दिस फ्रेज, ट्यून आउट. For example, my children tune out whenever I start talking about discipline and consistency, hard work, right? So my children tune out whenever I start talking about discipline. It happens with you also. So tune out. Okay. Yes. Don't tune out when someone is giving you important advice. Yes. Discipline is the key to success. So listen to your parents. Listen to your mom. Don't tune out. Don't turn the blind eye. Turn the blind eye. Don't ignore. Okay. Don't tune out. Right? Now you can frame sentence. Tune out. Fizzle out. Next sentence structure. Okay, sentence is phrases in case of need. In case of need means जरूरत पड़ने पर, आवश्यकता हुई या जरूरत पड़ने पर. In case of need means if something is needed or if a situation requires it. Okay, if a situation requires it. For example, keep this number in case of need. ये नंबर अपने पास रखो, जरूरत पड़ जाए, जरूरत पड़ने पर, राइट? इसलिए ये नंबर अपने पास रखो. कीप दिस नंबर इन केस ऑफ नीड. जरूरत पड़े तो तुम मेरे घर रुक सकते हो. इन केस ऑफ नीड यू कैन स्टे एट माई हाउस. यस, इन केस ऑफ नीड यू कैन स्टे माई हाउस. Yes, you can stay my house. Yes, you write it in the comment box. In case of need. Yes, in case of need. Take some extra money in case of need. अतिरिक्त पैसे भी ले लो, कुछ एक्स्ट्रा पैसे रख लो, जरूरत पड़ने पर काम आ जाए. ओके, टेक सम एक्स्ट्रा मनी इन केस ऑफ नीड. These are very beautiful sentences, right? You can use in your everyday conversations. Take some extra money in case of need. I have kept some medicines in case of need. Okay, I have kept some medicines in case of need. Yes, in case of need, I have kept some medicines in case of need. Yes, I have kept some medicines in case of need. जरूरत पड़ने पर काम आ जाए, इसलिए मैंने कुछ मेडिसिन्स रखी है. Right? Now you frame a sentence. In case of need, call me immediately. In case of need, call me immediately. So with the help of this structure, in case of need, this phrase, you can create many sentences. In case of need, right? In case of need, call me immediately. Kept this number in case of need. Yes, next is supposed to. Supposed to. Supposed to means supposed to. How can you use it? Supposed to means कुछ करना चाहिए या करने वाला होना. करने वाला होना, कुछ करना चाहिए, कुछ करना अपेक्षित हो. ओके, किया जाना चाहिए, करना अपेक्षित होना. Supposed to means expected. Okay, expected or required to do something. It's expected or required to do something. Also used for what someone is expected to do according to a plan or rule, right? Yes, expected or required to do something. Also used for what someone is expected to do according to a plan or rule. For example, मुझे 10 बजे मीटिंग में अटेंड होना है. ओके, मुझे 10 बजे मीटिंग में अटेंड होना है. I'm supposed to. Okay, I'm supposed to attend a meeting at 10 a.m. मुझे 10 बजे मीटिंग में ज्वाइन करना है, 10 बजे मीटिंग अटेंड करनी है. ओके, सो आई एम सपोज टू अटेंड द मीटिंग एट 10 a.m. राइट? आई एम यस सपोज्ड टू. इट्स वेरी यूजफुल सेंटेंस. आपको कुछ भी करना है, कुछ करने की करना चाहिए, करने वाला होना, कुछ करना अपेक्षित होना. राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, You are supposed to finish your homework today, right? तुम्हें आज अपना होमवर्क पूरा करना है. You are supposed to finish your homework today. Okay. You are supposed to finish your homework today. Right? Yes. You are supposed to finish your homework today. Okay. उसको उसे मुझे कल फोन करना था, उसने किया नहीं. उसे कल मुझे फोन करना था. ओके. शी वॉज सपोज टू कॉल मी yesterday. शी वॉज सपोज टू कॉल मी yesterday. उसे कल मुझे फोन करना था. शी वॉज सपोज टू कॉल मी yesterday. Yes. Now write in the chat box. It's your turn. Frame some sentences. Yes, frame some sentences and write in the chat box. For example, what are we supposed to do now? अब हमें क्या करना है? What are we supposed to do now? Okay, what are we supposed to do now? अब हमें क्या करना है? Yes. Nice. Yes. You write in the chat box. So how was your morning? Have you had your dinner? Sorry, have you had your breakfast? Not dinner. Have you had your breakfast? What do you do? How, yes. How do you improve your English? Do you read books? Do you watch any video or something? Yes. So, how do you practice? Okay, for example, we are supposed to meet at the station. Okay, हमें स्टेशन पर मिलना है. We are supposed to meet at the station. Okay, we are supposed to. Supposed to means कुछ करने वाला होना, कुछ करना चाहिए. We are supposed to meet at the station. हमें स्टेशन पर मिलना है. Right? So by using supposed to, fizzle out, in case of need, tune out, frame sentences, and write in the chat box. Yes, write in the chat box. In case of, yes, in case of need, supposed to, fizzle out, tune out. Okay, next is earlier but no longer now. Earlier but no longer now. पहले था लेकिन अब नहीं. पहले ऐसा था लेकिन अब नहीं है. Right? पहले था अब नहीं. Earlier but no longer now. पहले ऐसा था लेकिन अब नहीं है. Right? पहले ऐसा था लेकिन अब नहीं है. Earlier but no longer now. Means something was true. Okay, something was true, happened or was done in the past. Right? Earlier but no longer now. Something was true, happened or was done in the past, but it is not true. Okay, but it's not true or doesn't happen anymore, or doesn't happen anymore. Right? For instance, I used to live in Jaipur. Okay, I used to live in Jaipur, but I don't live there anymore. मैं पहले जयपुर में रहती थी लेकिन अब वहां नहीं रहती हूँ. ठीक है. सो आई यूज टू लिव इन जयपुर बट आई डोंट लिव देयर एनीमोर. सो अर्लियर नो लॉन्गर नाउ. यूज्ड टू पहले क्या करते थे, नॉट एनी मोर, राइट. यस. यूज्ड टू पहले क्या करती थी, ओके, नॉट एनी मोर अब नहीं है, बट नो लॉन्गर अर्लियर, बट नो लॉन्गर नाउ. सो I used to drink tea every morning. Okay, I used to drink every morning, but I don't anymore. But अब नहीं पीती हूँ. Okay, पहले पीती थी. I used to drink tea every morning. I used to drink tea every morning, but I don't anymore. लेकिन अब नहीं. पहले किया करती थी, लेकिन अब नहीं. अब ऐसा नहीं है. Okay, something was true, happened or was done in the past, but it's not true or does not happen anymore. अब ऐसा नहीं है, right? He used to be very shy. You can also say, I used to be very shy, right? But I'm not anymore. But I'm not anymore. लेकिन अब ऐसा, he used to be very shy, but he is not anymore. लेकिन अब ऐसा नहीं है. Used to, right? Plus verb. Used to plus verb, right? पहले क्या करते थे, लेकिन अब नहीं. Used to. We used to meet every Sunday, right? We used to meet every Sunday, but we don't anymore. पहले तो हम हर संडे को मिलते थे, लेकिन अब नहीं मिलते हैं. Yes. He used to be very shy, but he's not anymore. We used to meet every Sunday, but we don't anymore, right? Now you frame sentence. Yes. We used to meet every Sunday, but we don't anymore. पहले तो हर संडे को मिलते थे, but अब नहीं. I used to drink tea or coffee every morning, but I don't anymore. Okay, now it's clear. Magnanimous, you know very well, right? Magnanimous, very generous, kind, and forgiving. उदार, magnanimous, बड़े दिल वाला, और क्षमाशील, kind and forgiving. Okay, forgiving, very generous, especially towards someone who has treated you badly or defeated you, right? Very generous, kind, and forgiving, especially towards someone who has treated you badly or defeated you. तब भी आप बड़े दिल वाले हो. Okay. For example, she was magnanimous enough to forgive her rival. Okay. She was magnanimous enough to forgive her rival. अपने उसने राइवल को, राइवल मीन्स जो प्रतिद्वंदी है, उसको भी माफ कर दिया. इतनी उदार थी वो. She was magnanimous enough. She was magnanimous enough to forgive her rival. Okay. She showed a magnanimous attitude after winning the competition. बड़ा दिल, kind, forgiving, very generous, magnanimous, right? A magnanimous person doesn't hold grudges, right? A magnanimous person doesn't hold grudges. Grudges, द्वेष रखना. Okay, द्वेष. So a magnanimous person doesn't hold grudges. The leader was magnanimous in victory and praised his opponents, right? And praised his opponents. Magnanimous means big-hearted, बड़े दिल वाला. Magnanimous means big-hearted, बड़े दिल वाला. Kind, forgiving, generous, very generous, right? Okay, now I'm okay. I tell you this two word: force versus compel. Force means फोर्स होता है जब किसी को कुछ करने के लिए मजबूर करना, राइट? फोर्स, किसी को कुछ करने के लिए मजबूर करना. एंड कंपेल मीन्स ऑल्सो इट मीन्स किसी को कुछ करने के लिए मजबूर करना, राइट? बट देयर इज अ स्लाइट डिफरेंस इन यूजेज एंड टोन. देयर इज ओनली स्लाइट डिफरेंस in uses and tone. Force versus compel, right? Force में जबरदस्ती करना, मजबूर करना किसी को. For example, means to make someone do something against their will. Okay, to make someone do something against their will. उनकी इच्छा के विरुद्ध उनसे कुछ करवाना, जबरदस्ती करवाना. Often through pressure, थ्रेट्स, धमका के, प्रेशर से, दबाव से कराना और फिजिकल पावर से करवाना, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, दे फोर्स्ड मी टू अपोलोजाइज. उन्होंने मुझे माफी मांगने के लिए मजबूर किया. दे फोर्स्ड मी टू कम, दे फोर्स्ड मी टू अपोलोजाइज, राइट? अच्छा, आप अपने बच्चों को अगर कुछ उनकी इच्छा के विरुद्ध करने के लिए मजबूर करते हो, देन हाउ कैन यू यूज दिस? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, don't force your children, right? Don't force your children to do something they dislike. They are not willing to do this, so don't force your children to do something they dislike, जो उन्हें पसंद नहीं है. He forced the door open. उसने दरवाजा जबरदस्ती खोला. He forced the door open. And now compel. Compel भी मजबूर करना, विवश करना, किसी को बाध्य करना, right? To make someone to do something because of strong pressure. Because of strong pressure. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes. Write in the chat box. Force versus compel. I would love to read your sentence. Force versus compel. Force में भी जबरदस्ती करना और compel भी मजबूर करना, विवश करना, बाध्य करना. Okay. To make someone to do something because of strong pressure, circumstances, duty, or a powerful reason. Right? To make someone do something because of strong pressure, circumstances, duty, or a powerful reason. Okay? Yes. For example, the circumstances, okay, situations or the circumstances compelled him to leave his job. ओके, परिस्थितियां ये ऐसी थी कि उसे नौकरी छोड़ने के लिए उसने परिस्थितियों ने उसे मजबूर कर दिया, राइट? द सर्कमस्टेंसेस कंपेल्ड हिम टू लीव हिज जॉब. हर ऑनेस्टी कंपेल्ड मी टू ट्रस्ट हर, राइट? हर ऑनेस्टी कंपेल्ड मी टू ट्रस्ट हर. वो इतना ईमानदार है कि मुझे उस पर भरोसा करना ही पड़ा. मैं विवश हूँ, उसकी ईमानदारी ने मुझे उस पर भरोसा करने के लिए विवश किया. Her honesty compelled me to trust her, right? Financial problems compelled them to sell their house, right? Financial problems compelled them to sell their house. आर्थिक प्रॉब्लम्स हो गई, फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम्स हो गई कि उन्होंने उन परिस्थितियों ने उनको उनका घर बेचने के लिए मजबूर किया, राइट? So financial problems compelled them to sell their house. So simple difference. Okay, force means किसी को किसी पर जबरदस्ती कुछ फोर्स करना, दबाव डालना, किसी पर जबरदस्ती दबाव, फोर्स। कंपेल, किसी मजबूत कारण हो गया, परिस्थिति हो गई, भावना के कारण ही विवश हो जाना। ओके, फोर्स किसी पर जबरदस्ती दबाव डालना, कंपेल किसी परिस्थिति मजबूत कारण है या भावना के कारण विवश होना। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, द पुलिस फोर्स्ड हिम टू स्टॉप। ओके, द पुलिस फोर्स्ड हिम टू स्टॉप and the evidence compelled him to confess. The police forced him to stop. The evidence compelled him to confess. Okay, सबूत हो गए थे, एविडेंस हो गए थे, प्रूफ, तो उसे कन्फेस करा, उसे अपना जो भी उसने क्राइम, जो भी कुछ है गलत, उसे कबूल करने के लिए उसे विवश कर दिया। कंपेल, द एविडेंस कंपेल्ड हिम टू कन्फेस। सो फोर्स, विवश करना, मजबूर करना, जबरदस्ती दबाव डालना। कंपेल, परिस्थितियों के कारण ही, मजबूत कारण है उसके कारण विवश हो जाना। द पुलिस फोर्स्ड हिम टू स्टॉप एंड द एविडेंस कंपेल्ड हिम टू कन्फेस। राइट, नाउ you tell, you frame sentences and write in the chat box. Force versus compel. Are you getting my words? Yes. So initially we discussed basic versus advanced. Hello Sona ma'am, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining. Hi. Yes. How was your morning? Have you finished your work or have you come home? You have returned because you learn something, right? You go outside. So yes ma'am, earlier we discussed basic versus advanced English. Then we discussed yes, phrasal verbs. Today I had gone for the Abhishek of Shiva. Okay, Shiv, because today there is a second Monday. Shravan month is going on. Yes, and so many devotees. Actually, Kavad Yatra always going on. Yes, is always going on from morning till evening. All yes, I also see. And they walk barefoot Kavad Yatra, right? During Kavad Yatra. Yes. So, do you keep fast also on Monday or every day? Okay, so this time we were discussing about force versus compel. फोर्स करना, किसी पे दबाव डालना, और कंपेल में परिस्थितियों के कारण ही विवश हो जाना, परिस्थितियों के कारण विवश होना. You yes, already each Monday I have fast whole year. Okay, every Monday you keep fast. Okay, very nice. Yes, my daughter, she also keeps fast on Monday. Yes, I keep fast on Sunday, every Sunday. Yes. Om Namah Shiva. Yes. Force versus compel. Force means किसी से जबरदस्ती काम करवाना, right? To make someone do something against their will, often through pressure, threats, or physical power, right? For example, they forced me to apologize. जबरदस्ती इन्होंने मेरे से माफी मंगवाई. But in the case of compel means to make someone do something because of strong pressure, circumstances, duty or a powerful reason. मजबूर करना, विवश करना, बाध्य करना. For example, the circumstances compelled him to leave his job. परिस्थितियों ने उसे मजबूर कर दिया जॉब छोड़ने के लिए. Right? Her honesty compelled me to trust her. So there is slight difference, okay, in usage and tone. Yes. Financial problems compelled them to sell their house. Right? So force में किसी पर जबरदस्ती दबाव डालना और compel किसी मजबूत कारण हो गया, कोई परिस्थिति आ गई, भावना इसके कारण ही विवश होना. Right? So the police forced him to stop. The police forced him to stop. पुलिस ने तो उसे रोकने के लिए मजबूर किया. Right? And the evidence compelled him to confess. सबूत मिल गए, प्रूफ मिल गए उसको उसको अपना क्राइम जो भी उसने गलत किया वो कबूल करने के लिए उसे विवश कर दिया. The evidence compelled him to confess. And we discussed about fizzle out, tune out. Yes, in case of need. And used to means earlier but no longer now. And magnanimous, you already know. Magnanimous, you all, yes. Okay, next is I rest my case. I rest my case. Yes. I rest my case means मैंने अपनी बात साबित कर दी है. I rest my case, मैंने तो अपनी बात साबित कर दी है, मेरी बात का तो यही सबूत है. मतलब अब मुझे और कुछ कहने की जरूरत नहीं है. I rest my case, अब मुझे और कुछ कहने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. I rest my case. I have given enough evidence. Okay, I have given enough evidence or explanation, and I have nothing more to say to prove my point. Okay, or I have nothing more to say to prove my point. Okay, so I rest my case. For example, you said you were not hungry. You said you were not hungry, but you just ordered 2 pizzas. Her kindness compelled me to help him. Oh my God. Yes. Impeccable. Perfect sentence. Yes. Her kindness compelled me to help him. Yes. Very nice sentence. Her financial problems or compelled them to sell their house. Okay. Yes. So I rest my case. I rest my case. मैंने अपनी बात साबित कर दी. Okay. You said you were not hungry, but you just ordered 2 pizzas. I rest my case. Okay. तुमने तो कहा था अभी तुम्हें भूख नहीं है, पर तुमने तो अभी 2 पिज्जा ऑर्डर किए हैं. मीन्स मैंने तो अपनी बात साबित कर दी. राइट. He says he is always late, and today he arrived 30 minutes late. He says he is always late. Okay. And today he arrived 30 minutes late. Means I rest my case. मैंने तो अपनी बात साबित कर दी कि आज वो 30 मिनट लेट आया. Their motivation compelled me to attend the program. Okay, yes, their motivation compelled me, yes, to attend the program. Yes. You light up the room, ma'am. Yes. You are also motivated person. Very nice. She says she doesn't spend much. She says she doesn't spend much. But look at all these 3 shopping bags. I rest my case. My daughter does the same. She says, okay, okay, I don't spend much. Okay, she says, I don't spend much, but I see, I witness that she has already purchased many things. Yes, she says she doesn't spend much. But look at all these three shopping bags. I rest my case. सारे शॉपिंग बैग्स देख लो, तो मैंने अपनी बात तो साबित कर दी. आई रेस्ट माई केस. You said practice is not important, but your improvement proves otherwise. Right? तुम तो कह रहे थे प्रैक्टिस कोई जरूरी नहीं है, लेकिन तुमने तो बहुत इम्प्रूवमेंट किया है, तो वो तो इसके विपरीत ही साबित करता है ना. तो मतलब मैंने तो अपनी बात साबित कर दी है. यू सेड प्रैक्टिस is not important, but your improvement proves otherwise. I rest my case. There is a fire in my belly to speak in English. There is a fire in my belly. Yes. there, yes, there is a fire in my belly to speak in English. Yes, definitely. I have fire in my belly to speak in English. I have a fire in my belly to become fluent speaker. Yes. I have fire in my belly to become a motivational speaker. Yes. I have a fire in my belly, not in my belly, my in my whole body. Yes, perfect. And I had ants in my pants. I had ants in my pants. एक अलग ही जुनून था. I had ants in my pants when I started learning English. Right? Yes. Very beautiful idiom. Next is abound with. Abound with. ABOUND. Abound. Abound with. It means to have a lot of something. To have a lot of something. To be full of something. Means भरपूर होना, जो हम बोलते हैं ना, प्रचुर मात्रा में होना, भरपूर होना, बहुतायत में होना, बहुत अधिक मात्रा में. To have a lot of something or to be full of something. For example, the garden abounds with beautiful flowers. The garden abounds with beautiful flowers. Sindhuja ma'am, hello. Hello, Sindhuja ma'am. Good afternoon. How are you? I hope you are doing amazing and life is going smoothly on your end. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining. Welcome to our live session. Yes. So today we discussed basic versus advanced English, then phrasal verbs. Then phrasal verbs we discussed, sentence structures we discussed. Now, yes, and the sentence structures we also discussed. I rest in my case. Then second is abound with. Abound with means something abounds with plus noun. To have a lot of something, to be full of something. For example, the forest abounds with, yes, abounds with wildlife, right? The forest abounds with wildlife. The lake abounds with fish. The forest abounds with wildlife. And India abounds with cultural diversity, right? India abounds with cultural diversity. Abounds with. It's very beautiful, yes, useful word, right? Abounds with. The garden, yes, the garden abounds with beautiful flowers. Right? The garden abounds with beautiful flowers. This region abounds with natural beauty, right? This region abounds with natural beauty. That's why I love to visit this place. This region abounds with natural beauty. The forest abounds with wildlife. The garden abounds with beautiful flowers, right? Now you frame one sentence. Yes. Now you frame one sentence and write in the chat box. The garden abounds with beautiful flowers. गार्डन सुंदर फूलों से ब्यूटीफुल फूलों से फ्लावर से भरा हुआ है राइट अबाउंड्स विथ भरपूर होना बी फुल ऑफ ओके अबाउंड विथ मीन्स बी फुल ऑफ the internet abounds with useful information right the internet abounds with useful information इंटरनेट तो यूजफुल इंफॉर्मेशन से भरा पड़ा है राइट द इंटरनेट अबाउंड्स विथ यूजफुल इंफॉर्मेशन yes so we discussed about this phrases I rest my case abound with and difference between slightly difference between force and compel right and then magnanimous and versatile supposed to okay supposed to I am supposed to attend the meeting at 10 a.m right supposed to means expected or required to do something right also used for what someone is expected to do according to a plan or rule we are supposed to meet at the station हमें स्टेशन पर मिलना है okay we are supposed to meet at the station supposed to and in case of need जरूरत पड़े in case of need call me immediately I have kept some medicines in case of need right and fizzle out tune out fizzle out tune out hi Shweta ji hello how was your morning thank you so much for joining yes Shweta ji thank you so much for joining today it was also amazing session yes we discussed basic versus advanced English sentence structures and phrases phrasal verbs like in case of need I rest my case abound with means be full of to have a lot of something for example the forest abounds with wildlife right this region abounds with natural beauty will you please share what you have discussed so far yes definitely why not ma'am Shweta ji yes abound with okay abound with means भरा हुआ full प्रचुर मात्रा में होना abound with and it's very like useful phrase abound with means surrounded by no उस yes means उससे भरा हुआ कोई चीज abound with किसी चीज प्रचुर मात्रा में होना उससे भरा हुआ है फॉर एग्जाम्पल द फॉरेस्ट abounds with wildlife राइट द फॉरेस्ट abounds with wildlife मीन्स जंगल जो है वो इन वन्य जीवों से भरा हुआ है राइट इन अबंडेंस यस इन अबंडेंस प्रचुर मात्रा में है द फ्लावर abounds with sorry the garden abounds with beautiful flowers okay the garden abounds with beautiful flowers the lake abounds with fishes and india india abounds with cultural diversity right india abounds with cultural diversity The garden abounds with beautiful flowers means be full of, in abundance. Yes. The internet abounds with useful information. My room abounds with lot of books. Yes. You are avid book reader. Yes. And it yes, it has broadened your knowledge. That's it, because of books, because of reading books. Yes. So you, yes, it improved your knowledge. It has broadened your knowledge. Yes, definitely. That's why you are very you are astute. My cupboard abound with lots of clothes. Really, what to do? Actually, I have to get a ducks in my rows. What is the idiom? Get a ducks in the rows, right? जब हमें सब चीजों को ऑर्गेनाइज करना, व्यवस्थित करना, गेट ए डक्स इन द रोज. Yes, I will check. Am I right? Hmm. Yes. I organized my cupboard yesterday, and another cupboards I have to organize because my cupboard also abound with lots of clothes. When we purchase, when we buy, na, then we don't think. I also didn't think that already we have many several clothes. But whenever we go to market, we see and we purchase. In an apple pie order means in an organized way. Yes, in an apple pie order, and spick and span, and to get ducks in a rows. It's also beautiful idiom, to get ducks in a rows. Organize karna, I will check it again because it's also very beautiful idiom. Yes. In apple pie order. Yes, perfect. So yes, our room, yes, your room is abound with books. My cupboard is abound to get ducks in a rows. Okay. Okay, perfect. To get ducks in a rows. Yes. Yeah. And the internet abounds with useful information, right? The internet abounds with useful information. So this is abound with. And I rest my case. Second is I rest my case. मिस मुझे अब कुछ कहने की जरूरत नहीं, मैंने साबित कर दी अपनी बात. I rest my case. Okay. You wanted proof. You wanted proof. Cricket. Look at this room. I rest my case. तुम्हें तो सबूत चाहिए था कि उसे क्रिकेट पसंद है. I rest my case. Yes, I rest my case. He says he is always late. He says he is always late. Okay, वो तो कहता है कि हमेशा लेट आता है. In the negative sense, if I say today he arrived 10 minutes, yes, and okay, means I have done everything from my side. Oh my, yes, I have done everything from my side. I have given enough evidence. I have given enough explanation or evidence, right? And I have nothing more to say to prove my point. अब मुझे अपना point प्रूव करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. मैंने तो सब कुछ अपनी बात साबित कर दी है. Okay. For example, she says she doesn't spend too much, but look at all these shopping bags, right? We also do the same. She says she doesn't spend much, but look at all these shopping bags. I rest my case. मैंने अपनी बात साबित कर दिया. I rest my case. And do you know how can we use this word force and compel? Force versus compel. I have given all evidence and witnesses. I rest my case. Yes, I rest my case. Perfect. And next, force versus compel. Force में तो आप किसी को कुछ करने के लिए मजबूर करना, right? Please give more such examples. Okay. Yes. Okay. You said, okay, you said you were not hungry. You said you were not hungry, but you just ordered pizza, 2 pizzas and 3 burgers. Okay. You said you were not hungry. I rest my case. Okay. I rest my case. I'm giving you more examples. You said you were not hungry, and but you just ordered 2 pizzas, 1 burger. I rest my case. तुम तो कह रहे थे तुम्हें भूख नहीं थी, पर तुमने तो अभी जस्ट ऑर्डर किए हैं 2 पिज्जा, बर्गर, केक. I rest my case. मैंने तो अपनी बात साबित कर दी, right? Because you were telling lie. You said you were not hungry. Okay. Yes. He says he is always late. He says he is always late, and today he arrived 30 minutes late. So I rest my case. Okay. You said practice is not important. तुमने तो कहा था practice important नहीं है. You said practice is not important, but your improvement proves otherwise. लेकिन तुम में तो बहुत improvement हुआ, right? I'm not getting it. Okay. I rest my case means आप कह रहे थे कुछ, लेकिन आपने कुछ और किया है, और मैंने वो बता दिया आपको कि आपने कुछ और किया है. Is it contraction? Yes. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपने कहा कि प्रैक्टिस इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, लेकिन अभी मैंने देखा आप में तो इतना इंप्रूवमेंट हुआ, आपने प्रैक्टिस बहुत की है ऑफ 2 थिंग्स. यस. सो आई रेस्ट माई केस मीन्स मैंने अपनी बात साबित कर दी. आपने कहा था कि आप ज्यादा खर्च नहीं करते हैं, और मैं कह रही हूँ लुक एट दीज ऑल दीज शॉपिंग बैग्स. देखो इतने सारे शॉपिंग बैग्स पड़े हुए हैं. तो देन आई कैन से आई रेस्ट माई केस. मैंने अपनी बात साबित कर दी, आपको दिखाया मैंने, देखो इतने सारे शॉपिंग बैग्स पड़े हैं. नाउ यू गॉट इट. इफ आप कहते हो कि प्रैक्टिस इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, लेकिन जब मैंने देखा कि आप में तो बहुत इंप्रूवमेंट हुआ है बिकॉज ऑफ योर प्रैक्टिस, सो आई रेस्ट माई केस. बिकॉज मैंने आपको बताया कि नहीं, आपने प्रैक्टिस करी है, आप में बहुत इंप्रूवमेंट हुआ है. यू सेड प्रैक्टिस इज नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट, बट योर इंप्रूवमेंट प्रूव्स अदरवाइज, सो आई रेस्ट माई केस. राइट. Okay, I rest my case. Yes, I will give you more examples. Then force versus, yes, force versus compel. Do you know? Or I'll explain. I will explain it again if you want. Force versus compel. Force में तो आपको किसी को मजबूर करना, और compel में परिस्थितियों के कारण ही विवश हो जाना. फोर्स में जबरदस्ती कुछ करवाना, मजबूर करना, टू मेक समवन टू डू समथिंग अगेंस्ट देयर विल. उनकी इच्छा नहीं है, अगेंस्ट देयर विल, ऑफन थ्रू प्रेशर, थ्रेट्स और फिजिकल पावर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, डोंट फोर्स योर चिल्ड्रन टू डू समथिंग दे dislike, right? Don't force your children to do something they dislike, or they forced me to apologize. I forced you, apologize. They forced me to apologize. Force means to do something against their wish. Yes. For example, they forced me to apologize. Okay. And compel. Compel means to make someone do something because of strong pressure, circumstances, duty, or a powerful reason. मजबूर करना, विवश करना, बाध्य करना. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, दी सर्कमस्टेंसेस कंपेल्ड हिम टू लीव हिज जॉब. परिस्थितियों के कारण विवश होकर उन परिस्थितियों ने उसको उसकी जॉब छोड़ने पर मजबूर किया. देन यू विल यूज दिस वर्ड कंपेल. द सर्कमस्टेंसेस कंपेल्ड हिम टू लीव हिज जॉब. Her honesty compelled me to trust her. Suvarna ma'am also framed very beautiful sentences. Yes. Her honesty compelled me to trust her. Financial problems compelled them to sell their house. Financial problems compelled them. उन्होंने फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम्स की वजह से, मतलब फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम ने मजबूर किया कि घर बेचने को. So financial problems compelled them to sell their house. Right? So simple difference only. Force किसी पर जबरदस्ती दबाव डालना, और compel किसी मजबूत कारण, परिस्थितियां हो गई, भावना के कारण ही विवश हो जाना. And one sentence, yes, the police forced him to stop. Okay, The police forced him to stop, and the evidence compelled him to confess. Right? The police forced him to stop, so he couldn't run away, right? And the evidence compelled him to confess. एविडेंस मिल गया, प्रूफ मिल गया, तो उसको कबूल करने पर उसको विवश कर दिया एविडेंस ने उसे कबूल करने पे विवश किया. द एविडेंस कंपेल्ड हिम टू कन्फेस. ओके, कन्फेस, CONFESS, right? So there is a slight difference between force versus and compel. Force versus compel. And magnanimous, you already know what is the meaning of magnanimous. Very generous, kind, forgiving, especially towards someone who has treated badly, who has treated you badly or defeated you, right? Magnanimous. And used to means earlier but no longer now. Okay. For example, we used to meet every Sunday, but we don't anymore. लेकिन अब नहीं मिलते. But we don't anymore. And supposed to, and in case of need. Kind person, yes. Magnanimous. Force means yes. Magnanimous, kind person, forgiving. Udar. Yes. Kind person, magnanimous. And in case of need and supposed to. In case of need means if something is needed or if a situation requires to. For example, in case of need, call me immediately. Okay. Take some extra money in case of need. In case of need, you can stay at my home. Keep this number in case of need. जरूरत पड़ने पर, मतलब ये नंबर अपने पास रख लो. Keep this number in case of need. Okay. And next was supposed to. Supposed to. It's very interesting, right? Supposed to. It means expected or required to do something, often used for what someone is expected to do according to a plan or rule. मतलब उससे करने की आशा की ही जाती है, करना है, करना चाहिए, करना अपेक्षित है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई एम सपोज टू अटेंड द मीटिंग एट 10 AM. मुझे 10 बजे मीटिंग में शामिल होना है. आई एम सपोज टू अटेंड द मीटिंग एट 10 AM. शी वॉज सपोज टू कॉल मी येस्टरडे. वो मुझे कल कॉल करने वाली थी, किया नहीं है. वी मीन्स शी वॉज सपोज टू कॉल मी येस्टरडे, राइट? एंड वॉट आर वी सपोज टू डू नाउ? अब हमें क्या करना है? वॉट आर वी सपोज टू डू नाउ? सो सपोज टू, use this beautiful expression, supposed to. We are supposed to meet at the station, right? We are supposed to meet at the station. हम स्टेशन पर मिलना है हमें. We are supposed to meet at the station, right? And then we discussed basic and fizzle out. You know fizzle out and tune out, or I'll explain again. Okay, write in the chat box. So I will explain again if you want. Fizzle out and tune out. Shall I explain this? Or basic versus advanced English? I will ask. Fizzle out and tune out. Fizzle out, fade away. Yes, please explain. Okay. Fizzle out, what is the meaning of? You tell. Fizzle out, fade away, tune out. Fizzle out means धीरे धीरे जो फीका पड़ जाना, धीरे धीरे खत्म ही हो जाना. Fizzle out means okay. FIZZLE, right? Out, OUT, out. Okay. Fizzled out. Fizzled out means धीरे धीरे फीका पड़ना, धीरे धीरे खत्म ही हो जाना. Fade away. We used to say this, right? Fade away, fizzle, FIZZLE, fizzle out. Okay. To gradually become weaker. Gradually become weaker and finally stop. Especially any activity, effort, conversation or relationship. कोई एक्टिविटी है, एफर्ट है, रिलेशनशिप है, कोई कॉन्वर्सेशन ही हुई, बातचीत हुई, वो धीरे धीरे फीकी पड़ती जाती है और खत्म हो जाना, फिजल आउट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, द कॉन्वर्सेशन fizzled out after a few minutes. Okay, my excitement fizzled out when I heard the news, any bad news or something. So my excitement fizzled out when I heard the news. Okay, their plans to start a business fizzled out because of financial problems. Okay, so their plans to start a business, new business fizzled out because of financial problems. My enthusiasm is fizzling out. Why? I can't believe that your enthusiasm is fizzling out. Okay, impeccable sentence, but it should not happen. You are not supposed to do it, right? You are not supposed to do. Our because you have fire. We have fire in our belly, right? We have fire in our belly, and I had ants in my pants. So enthusiasm will not fizzle out. Perfect. Okay. Some sometimes it happens as we are human being. Yes, it's easier said than done. I'm telling you. Okay, where there is a will, there is a way. So don't lose hope. It's easier said than done, but we are fixing each other's crown, right? So we should not hold ourselves back, right? And don't let fear hold you back. Don't let demotivation hold you back, right? That's why you are you are charging us. Okay, so charge your battery. You need to charge your battery. Okay. Okay, recharge your battery. You need to recharge your batteries. I am here. I will always stand by you. Okay. I will not let you forget all these words, phrasal verbs, whatever you have learned. We will revise, we will improve together. Yes. Perfect, impeccable, fizzle out. Okay. So their plans to start a business fizzle out because of financial problems. Okay. And the party started well. That's why I join your session for revision. Yes, I always wait. I missed you. Yes, I always wait for you. I miss you. I eagerly wait for you. Yes. So the party started well. Okay, the party started well, but fizzled out early because of any problem. So the party started well, but fizzled out early. And you can say our friendship fizzled out over time. Me too. Yes. And like this sentence is also very useful. Yes. Our friendship, okay, our friendship, yes, our friendship fizzled out over time, right? आप इस- hmm. Our friendship, our friendship fizzled out over time. हमारी फ्रेंडशिप धीरे धीरे टाइम के साथ खत्म हो गई. Our friendship, yes, our friendship fizzled out over time. Job or because of distance, if your friend moves or moved to another city, and we don't get time because of our job or work, any reason, right? So we can say our friendship fizzled out over time. And it's very true, everyone is facing this problem, the same problem. We don't have much time, we are not spending our quality time with our loved ones. Am I right? So we can say our relationship fizzled out over time, but don't fizzle out our friendship. No, it will not. happen. Never. Because I will recharge your battery every time. And yes, we will maintain our friendship forever. And it's not possible, right? Yes. Our motivation will not fizzle out. Our friendship will not fizzle out. Because you hold a great place in my heart. Am I right? You all. Because we have a great camaraderie, right, Shweta ji, Suvarna ma'am, Suvarna ji? We have a great camaraderie between us. Camaraderie. I like your sessions. Yes. I also, I am chuffed. I'm chuffed a bits to have you here. Chuffed. CHUFFED, right? So I also learned when I describe, I also learned. Yes. And it's easy to remember. Yes. When we discussed, when we revise again and again. So yes, it's very beautiful session. And what I was saying that fizzle out, about fizzle out. Okay, chuffed a bit means chuffed a bits. Yes, chuffed a bits means very very happy, extremely happy. Chuffed, happy, बहुत खुश होना. Extremely happy, chuffed a bits. Chuffed a bits. I'm extremely happy. I'm chuffed a bits today. Yes, I'm in my high spirits. I'm feeling revitalized. I'm feeling invigorated today. I'm brimming with energy. Okay. So yes, fizzle out means धीरे धीरे खत्म ही होता जाना, फीका पड़ते जाना. Our conversation fizzled out. Yes, fizzled out after a few minutes. Okay. And tune out. Do you know? Tune out. Fade away भी धीरे धीरे फीका पड़ जाना. And tune out. I think you remember tune out. Breaming, it is beaming with, no, breaming. BRIMMING. I am brimming with energy. BRIMMING. Means I'm full of beans. I'm brimming with energy. I'm excited. I'm full of beans. Yes. I am brimming with energy. I am feeling revitalized. Please check it. BRIMMING. 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 Because we always say, if someone asks you, how are you? We often say, okay, I'm doing great. My life is going smoothly on my end. So yes, we can, instead of this, we can use many sentences. Yes, I'm over the moon. I'm brimming with energy. Are you sure? Yes, I'm brimming. BRIMMING. And then we will check. There's Google, ChatGPT, but I'm sure. And please make sure. I will also check and make sure. Yes. And tune out. Tune out means ध्यान ध्यान देना ही बंद कर देना, किसी बात को अनसुनी कर देना, सुनना बंद कर देना. Tune out, इग्नोर करना. Turn a blind eye, right? Turn a blind eye. To stop listening or paying attention to something because you are bored, you are distracted or uninterested, right? So to stop listening or paying attention, right, to something. For example, don't tune out when someone is giving you important advice. She tuned out the noise and continued working. She tuned out the noise and continued working. I was so tired that I tuned out halfway through the meeting. Okay, got it. Yes. And tune out. After fizzle out, then tune out, and we will discuss basic and versus Beaming with happiness. Beaming with happiness. It's also okay. I don't know. Beaming with pride. Okay. I write because I never used it. Beaming with happiness. Okay. This is new for me. Brimming with energy is correct, right? That's why I said not, because I always use I am brimming with energy. And what did you write? Beaming with happiness, beaming with pride. Okay, I'm writing beaming with pride. It's new for me. Then I'm going to use it. Beaming with happiness, beaming with pride. Okay, what a perfect. I love it. I liked. Yes. So thank you so much. I was so tired that tune out means ignore. Yes, tune out means ignore, to stop listening. We say na that tune out, turn a blind eye. Am I right? Turn a blind eye. Hmm. Turn a blind eye is all. It's a idiom. If I'm right, if I'm not wrong. So to stop listening or paying attention to something because you are bored, distracted, or uninterested. For example, my children tune out whenever I start talking about discipline. Yes, all are correct. Okay, thank you. So, our children or my children tune out whenever I start talking about discipline or consistency or hard work, or whenever I give advice him, right, means anything. So my children always tune out whenever I start talking about consistency or discipline, right? And she tuned out noise and continued working. I was so tired that I tuned out halfway through the meeting. इतनी थक गई थी कि मीटिंग में क्या हुआ, मतलब बीच में से ध्यान ही हट गया. I was so tired that I tuned out halfway through the meeting. And I tuned out during the boring lecture. Please don't tune out during live session, right? Don't tune out during live session. I am kidding. Turn a blind eye means stop listening, right? Am I right? Okay, then I was right. Turn a blind eye, yes. Turn a blind eye, tune out. Because I'm also revising. Sometimes I confuse that I'm saying right now. Turn a blind eye, yes, tune out. And then I asked some basic words, then you have to replace in advanced word. Okay, so I will ask, are you ready? Simple words I'll ask, and you reply. Okay, then I will give you answer also. Okay, first is very angry. Quickly, it's a rapid fire round. Replace very. Firstly, even my children also tuned out. Okay, why? My children also tuned out many times. They think they know each and everything very well. And because of this era, I think in this digital age, everything has actually uh, technology has transformed our lives. Because of technology or social media, our children has started tuning out us, I think. Hmm. They think that they are astute than us. They are more astute than us. They are witty. Yes, sometimes I also get knowledge from them. Yes, they are intelligent. Yes, but yes, we witness many changes this time in this era. It's true because we were not like that. I also with every time, but in this age, yes, dekha dekhi, right? Hmm. Okay, you have to replace very, this very word. Okay, adjective Furious, yes. Okay. Very angry, furious. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Agitated, agitated. Uh, Agitated, yes. I'm also confusing Shitaji. Agitated means I also forget many times. There are lots of words. Very angry, furious, and another word is agitated. Okay. And very beautiful, agitated. Okay. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Yes, we can give many words. Gorgeous, very beautiful, gorgeous, and very big, massive, very big, massive, right? Very boring, dull. Okay, very boring, dull. Very noisy, very noisy, very noisy. Then you can say deafening, right? Deafening, Deafinin, deafening. And very difficult. So instead of using this very difficult, you can say arduous, Ardous, Ardous. Yes. Okay, got it. Arduous, very difficult. So replace this very, I'm sure. Okay, okay, yes. I wrote this agitated, yes. And very difficult, irate also, irritate. Okay, irritate or irate. Okay, got it. I'm getting your words. I have noted down. Hmm. Very beautiful means outstanding, gorgeous. Yes, gorgeous. And colossal. Okay, colossal. Yes, for this. Monotonous. Monotonous. Bored, right? Monotonous. Yes. Very noisy means deafening. Yes, very noisy, deafening. I can remember this very easily because deaf. Very noisy, deafening. And very clean, it's also beautiful word, na? Very clean, very clean, spotless, right? Very clean, spotless. Very difficult, arduous. Yes, Arduous. Yes, perfect. Very difficult, arduous. And very clean, spotless. Very cheap, very cheap. वेरी चीप मीन्स जो कंजूस के लिए हम क्या बोलते हैं ना, स्टिंजी, स्टिंजी. एंड very poor, destitute, right? Very poor, destitute. No, very angry means okay, irate. Okay, okay, okay. I noted down irate. Okay, ma'am. And very dry, arid, very dry, arid. Very bad, awful. Yes, we use this very bad, awful. Very beautiful means exquisite. Yes, exquisite. Yes, exquisite, gorgeous, exquisite, and very smart, intelligent. Very bad, awful. Very quick. Also, we know rapid, and very dry, arid. Very clean, immaculate. Okay, spotless, immaculate. Okay, immaculate. What a perfect, immaculate. I'm also learning new words. Very poor, destitute. Very boring, dull, as we already know. Very big, massive. Yes. Okay. And can I ask opposite or similar? Okay. Basic versus advanced. I am giving you simple sentences. I am not interested. If I say I'm not interested, you can say I'm not into it. I'm not interested. I'm not into it, right? Hmm. And this is very interesting. I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised because I use this many times. I'm very surprised. Instead of this, I always say, I'm blown away. Yes, your speech, your words blown me away. Amazing. Your speech was amazing. Yes, your speech blown me away. मुझे आश्चर्य कर दिया, right? So I am very surprised. I am blown away. Blew away, BLEW, blew away. So you can say I am blown away. And be quiet. Be quiet means jip it. Be quiet. Jip it. Jip it. And she is very smart. I always said many times, you are a walking encyclopedia, right? I use this sentence many times. You are a walking encyclopedia. She is very smart. You are very smart. You are a walking encyclopedia, right? Hmm. And stop talking. Stop talking means button your lip. Stop talking. Button your lip. Button your lip. And be quiet. Zip it. Be quiet. Zip it. Stop talking. Button your lip. And yes, I don't understand. Instead of this, you can say, I don't understand. You can say, it's all Greek to me. मेरी समझ के बाहर है. It's all Greek to me, right? I don't understand. It's all Greek to me. Yes, it's all Greek to me. And hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Step on it. Hurry up. Step on it. Quickly. Step on it. Hurry up. He is very brave. If someone is very brave, he is very brave. You can say, he has nerves of steel. He is very brave. He has nerves of steel. STEEL. He has nerves of steel. Okay, he is very brave. He has nerves of steel. And I am very angry. One word I'm also giving you. I am very angry. You said that furious and agitated. And yes, I am very angry. You are walking encyclopedia. Yes, Shweta is walking encyclopedia. Suvarna is walking encyclopedia. We all are walking encyclopedia. May your words come true. May my words come true. Right? Hmm. So, I am very angry. I am very angry. Yes, one word we forget. I am very angry. You can say I am fuming. FUMING, right? I am fuming. I am very angry. I am fuming. Yes. And it's very simple. It's very simple. Yes, you know. You understand it very well. It's very simple. You can replace it very easily. It's very simple means, yes, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It's very simple. It's a no-brainer. Please hit the like button. And yes, it's very simple. It's a no-brainer. And next is, let's leave. Okay, let's leave. निकलते हैं अब. Let's leave. चलो अब निकलते हैं, चलते हैं. Let's leave. Then let's hit the road. Okay, let's hit the road. Let's leave. Let's hit the road. चलो अब चलते हैं. Let's hit the road. And I'm very proud. I'm over the moon. Okay. Hurry up. Step on it. Let's leave. Let's hit the road. He is very brave. He has nerves of steel. All right. Yes. You are also a walking encyclopedia. Thank you so much. May your words come true as soon as possible. I'm fuming. Yes. I'm very angry. I'm fuming. Yes. I'm fuming. Yes. And dynamic person, you also know. Dynamic, versatile personality, dynamic person, energetic person, full of beans, impactful person, influential person, right? Impactful person. Yes. Impactful person, influential person. Yes. Yes. Impactful person, influential person, versatile. Okay. Versatile personality. Versatile personality. Where is the like button? Like button. Okay. On the top of that, I can see like, subscribe, share, and hit the like button. Let's hit the road. Yes. Let's hit the road. Yes. Let's call it a day. Okay. Let's call it a day. And thank you so much for joining. Let's hit the road. Let's leave. Let's call it a day because it's enough for today. Because now my, yes, my son's exam, so he's going to, yes, he's about to go. And so, did you like this session? Yes, there are so many the words. So I will catch you up soon in the evening. Many advanced words we can replace. Yes. Hmm. So, okay, we will discuss in the evening, right? We will discuss in the evening. Thank you so much for joining. I'll catch you up in the evening. Bye bye. Let's call it a day. I rest my I rest my case. Okay. Bye everyone. Dynamic person. Yes, dynamic person. Influential person. Versatile personality. Yes. Thanks, Wanda ma'am. Thanks. Versatile personality. Influential person. Dynamic. Yes. Okay. Bye bye everyone. Bye. See you later. Thank you so much. Influential. INFLUENTIAL. TIAL. Not C, it's T. Versatile. 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 Button. Hit button. Please hit the like button. Yes. Versatile person. You are a versatile person. You are influential person. Right? Hmm. And you have a dynamic personality. I didn't get where is. Okay. Let it be, Shweta ji. Let it be. I. Okay. I just told you. Okay. I rest my case. Let it be if you don't find. Hmm. So, okay. So there are lots of words we will discuss in the evening. So I need to wrap up this session. And you tell me, what should we discuss in the evening? Idioms or sentence structures, phrasal verbs also here, and stories are also here. Like, yes. At what time? At 7 p.m. If you get time, otherwise, according to you, let me know when you are available. When you all are available, then I will start. Jam packed, right? Jam packed. It's yes. I hope it was a power packed session, right? Thanks. Yes, I'm craving something. I'm craving something. Right. I'm not craving junk food, but I'm craving something. Right. So start again. We will start again. We will reinitiate. Right. Influential. Yes. T. Influential. I had a hunch that you will write it. I hit the like button. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Shweta ji. I had a hunch that you would do it. You would get the better solution. I had a hunch. Time in evening, 7 p.m. Is it okay for you? Whatever, what works for you, please let me know. What works for you? What works for you? We discussed this yesterday. Yes, this phrase, whatever, what works for you. जो आपको सही लगे, tell me. Let me know. What works for you? Bye. Bye bye. Goodbye.